I started getting interviews like probably a week after I had signed up. It's definitely very fast paced, which I enjoyed. Because it really got the ball rolling pretty fast.
I'm Samir. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Tech Sales Mentors, and here I have with me Joe, who just signed a tech sales offer ridiculously fast, and we are so excited for him. And so, let's talk more about it. Before we talk about the offer and getting into tech sales, all that kind of stuff, can you talk a little bit more about what you were doing before you discovered tech sales and Tech Sales Mentors?
Yeah, absolutely. So before I found you guys, I was really just doing what a lot of people do, using LinkedIn and all like those generic tools to try to apply to jobs. And those tools I found out pretty fast are super hard to gain traction on,
Yeah.
whether it was using Quick Apply or whatever it was. So yeah, I just found that that really wasn't working out for me, and so I decided I needed to change something in order to better my job search. And I'd been seeing you guys on TikTok a bunch, and I eventually just thought, might as well just try it. I've nothing to lose and all to gain, so I thought it was a super exciting opportunity for me, and I just thought it would really help me out if it could work out. So really glad I did it, and it was great.
Yeah, yeah, and I think like the point of the TikToks are like cool, give you guys like free value and give you somewhat of a jump start, but like hey, sometimes like at least for me and my business, like I also consume the free value of people in business, but sometimes when I still can't figure it out, it's like cool, let me just work with you and it'll be easier and faster and all that kind of stuff. And so when you were on LinkedIn, stuff like that, doing easy apply, were you specifically targeting like tech sales roles or was it all types of roles?
Yeah, I was pretty much like specifically targeting tech roles.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of like surveying, the space and just trying to apply to really anywhere I can at that point.
Yeah. And how long do you say like you were doing that for?
Probably around 3 weeks or so, three
Yeah.
weeks to a month, and I got really frustrated just that, you know, I, I just graduated college May 3rd, so I just, I wanted to get something going fast, and that just wasn't working out.
Yeah, totally, totally. And like, when you graduate college, it can be hard to know what you want to do, right? I don't think, but you still have to try, right? And you still have to experiment. What was it about, learning about tech sales that makes you excited about, getting into this industry?
Yeah, I really liked the growth path that you can go on. I really like the idea that I can, work hard at it. I was a marketing major, so the idea of just having a set income just from a job, no matter how hard I worked,
Yeah.
just really didn't like scratch the itch for me. So I
Yeah,
think I think just, how fast the industry is growing in tech and, all the opportunities, all the amazing people that you can meet, super smart people. I think all that just makes the industry super exciting to join, especially at my age, being someone who's young and, I'm just getting my career started. I think it's a great place to start.
totally. Yeah, I remember in college, like I was in finance and I was like, dude, like the reason the market went up today like does not interest me. It's always some random thing and it's just so boring. And whereas tech it's fun. These are new products and it's like you don't know next year what is going to be the new technology. It's crazy. ChatGPT didn't exist 3 years ago. Like insane. And
Right.
now I use it 30 times a day. So I totally feel you there. I know you mentioned when you were joining Tech Sales Mentors, it was like, I have nothing to lose. Was there any sort of hesitation about joining? Any, yeah, objections there?
Yeah, definitely at first, just because there's so many like scams and stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
There's also like so many people who like just try to sell courses off their like fame or like whatever off TikTok,
Yeah.
that aren't very like beneficial. Definitely was hesitant at first, but
Yeah.
watching your guys like TikToks and all that, you guys seem like genuine people, so
Yeah.
that really, yeah, that really influenced my decision for sure. One more thing was that, I like that you guys had, like, an assessment before to see, like, if I was somebody that, you guys could be able to help. I like that due to the fact just that I knew that you guys weren't, like helping just anybody, and it
Yeah.
wasn't just like a money grab type thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that also really helped my decision.
Yeah, I think like in my mind, anyone can break into tech sales, no matter your background. But having said that, you do need some character traits that that everyone needs, right? You need to be a decent communicator. You need to be willing to work hard, right? You need to be willing to follow directions. And I think, you know, people from all different backgrounds can do that, but you know, you'd be surprised the amount of people that come to us and say, "I have no experience. I want a remote job paying $150,000." Like, well, you know, you can
Gotta be
continue to interview
realistic.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so you ended up joining us. Tell me more about, you know, you don't ultimately like we can set the expectation up front, but then you actually don't know what you're getting until you get inside, right? Until
Hmm.
you actually experience it. Tell me about those first few weeks, like what you experienced.
Yeah. I well, it's definitely very fast paced, which I enjoyed. Because it really got the ball rolling pretty fast. I mean, I started getting interviews like probably a week after I'd signed up and did the whole onboarding thing and all that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I thought it was great that it started off with all of your videos and stuff, just basic stuff that helped you out. It helped me out a lot. And yeah, I mean, it was a good like onboarding tool, I thought. So really watching those videos and walking through step by step of things that we're gonna do or just things I needed to know was super helpful before actually getting with my mentor Ben and getting like the ball rolling on interviews and stuff.
nice. Yeah, and um when it came to sounds like, you know, obvious I think we got you into interviews with was it 7 companies, like somewhere in that range?
Yeah,
Nice. That's crazy.
yeah. I'm
Well,
sure it
I
would have
love
been more if I kept going.
yeah, yeah, in 20 days, that's wild.
Yeah.
Um, and then when it came to actually interviewing, can you talk about, like, how Ben helped you change your interview answers or approach or whatever? Were there some key breakthroughs there?
Yeah, so I mean, me just graduating college, I didn't know what I didn't know. So,
Yeah,
Ben really helped me understand just how to interview. Coming out of college, I thought it was more of like a formal thing, and I didn't realize like that they wanted to see your personality maybe a little bit
yeah,
more
yeah,
than
yeah,
I would have imagined, just thinking like it would just be like some corporate like super formal like
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, like, I just didn't know
I
what I
get that.
didn't know, so,
Yeah,
um, yeah, and so he definitely helped me with that, and he also really helped me, just, like, craft my story to cater towards sales,
mhm,
um, and really, like, pull from, like, my experiences to really, um, put my experience and, like, my traits into, like, words, um, and so, yeah, that really helped him just, helping me with those scripts, and, yeah, it was great. I mean, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it myself, just like how he was able to ask the right questions to me and, to get what he needed out of me, which, would make sense for, what I was trying to, like, display to the interviewer when I was doing interviews, so I thought that was great.
yeah, there's so much, you know, mi 'ca I think, you know, maybe if you were going for an investment banking role, like, yeah, be totally buttoned up, right? And so, depending on the roles you're interviewing for, you have to act drastically differently. And it can just be hard to know that because even if you go through the interview, they don't tell you, right? They're not telling you what they look for, they're just assessing it. And then they don't tell you after, right? Like if you
Yeah.
messed up or not. And so, having that person that can kind of like, you know, remove the black box nature of it all and be like, here's what's going on. You know, glad that that helped a lot. So tell us more about like, you know, what your offer looks like. You know, are you happy with it? All that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, so, what I really like about Eagle Eye Networks, that I signed with was just that, the growth path is really, like, clear and it's, pretty fast moving, definitely faster than, a huge company where you'd be an SDR at 2 to 3 years,
Yeah.
like a huge company, say IBM or something like that,
Yep.
so I really liked that fast pace and my, ability to just really, like, uh get my hands in there fast. And so they start me off at 45,000 with 20K extra for on target earnings of
Yep.
$65,000. But within a month or 2 months, if I hit my quota or do what they need me to do, I'll be moving up to 50, 70. And then
Nice.
um, after that, if I keep doing well, it'll take probably, I don't know, maybe half a year or so. But he said that I'll either be able to move up to 60K base and 90K OTE, or I'll just have the option to move up to be an AE, which
Nice.
would be amazing. So he said
Yeah.
that the girl who did it most recently, or the fastest, like of recent memory, was a girl. She did it in 9 months. She moved up to an AE role. So that
Nice.
was super enticing to me. And I'm somebody who I like to move fast and work hard. I think that, I mean, that showed by, how fast I got an offer here.
Oh,
So,
really? Yeah.
so yeah, once I'm able to, just get into the system and, get comfortable, I think I can really just work hard and kill it and hopefully just, keep moving up and progressing.
That's awesome. That's super exciting. Um, yeah, like our average is 58 days to get someone an offer, and that's good. But 17 days or 20 days, whatever it was exactly, you know, in general, that speaks to like a candidate that's on another level. So really well done there.
Thank
Um,
you.
but it still costs like a decent amount, right? Now that you've gone through it, now that you've gotten the job, like, can you talk a little bit about like if it was worth it? And then let's say someone else that was in your shoes like 30 days ago, they're considering tech sales mentors. Like, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's absolutely worth it just because of all the direction that the program gives you. And ultimately, I mean, if you're doing well in your career and you're somebody that's, a hard worker, it's gonna be, it's a great return on investment as far as like what you'll be making, the companies you'll be in.
Yeah.
I think it's totally worth it because, it's ultimately an investment on yourself. And if you're not willing to, invest in yourself like that, I mean, it's on you. So,
Yeah.
but I think it's totally, totally, totally worth it. You'll just get so much guidance, direction, and mentorship, and really help you work through your problems. So I thought it was amazing.
Cool. Awesome, Joe. Well, I do appreciate your time, and I am very excited to see you become AE in 6 to 9 months. Um, and for anyone who's watching, like, I'll leave your LinkedIn below in case they want to, connect with you. And then for anyone that is ready to make it happen, like Joe, I'll leave a link to Tech Sales Mentors, and you can see if you qualify for our program.